Hello.
Hello,
Welcome back to another wonderful episode of Metal Gear University.
I'm T.
And I'm Kay. And we are continuing on with Metal Gear Solid 4. I almost flubbed that. It's, we continue on. We persist. I like this game.
Much like Old Snake himself, we persist.
The resilience within us and him is the same, honestly.
Yeah,
We're just like him.
I am feeling his plight
It's sad because he at no point in the game does he want to continue, but he does it.
because he has to.
He has to.
Yeah.
I think it's very evident that he's ready to die. Have we spoken about that? He's ready to
No.
go.
I mean, well, we could touch on it in a bit.
Wait, but do you think that he does this out of duty, or he
Oh,
does it out of like love for the next Like, what is he doing it for, and who is he doing it for, if anybody?
I feel that, and I hate it when people do this, but like, I genuinely do believe it's a little bit of both.
Ah, cop out.
I know it's a cop out, but hear me out. Like, I feel that he genuinely believes that he is doing this for the future of like the next generation. So like
Mm-hmm.
he's probably thinking of Sonny when he does what he does. And I feel like even before he had his like revelation in like one of like why am I doing this? He always had like this sense of like I got a job. I have to do my job.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like he eventually found a better reason to fight, but he always had that thing in him of like I'm here, I'm going to get it done.
Because at any point, really, he could have stopped. He's not under. I mean, like Campbell came and asked him to do this, but
Yeah.
it wasn't an order.
He could have said no. Like
And
he really could have just said no.
and given his 3 month, 6 month like life expectancy, he really could have just.
No one would have blamed him. Like real talk, if someone in Snake's position was like, "Hey, I want to, but like look at me, man. Look at me. I don't got that in me no more." And nobody would give him any fault for that. No one.
And it's interesting, right? Because when we talk about Old Snake, we talk about the ultimate soldier in both kind of blood and also his expertise and experience. But as we know, none of this happens in a vacuum. It's never just a solo mission.
Mhm.
So it's kind of hard to distinguish where it's like, yes, he's the only one that can do it, but he's not the only one in this game working towards a positive goal. So to your point, he doesn't have to be it. But maybe he's juggling that expectation where it's like, yeah, I'm the ultimate soldier, but I need help, but also only I can do this. It kind of wavers back and forth in my head at least.
Yeah.
Very it's very sad. And this is as we okay, should we let's before we jump in, I've been thinking about Old Snake and I've just been thinking about his trials and tribulations, and it's really sad when you're born into something that you can't control, and the majority of your life you spend believing or thinking one way, and then the minute you realize it's a new way, I mean, not for all of us, for him it's almost too late.
Yeah.
But maybe it's good because it happened at all.
Yeah. I mean, you could view it in the sense of like even though in a way he found that path late in his life, he found the path anyway. And he's choosing to walk down it anyway, even though it's a relatively short path at this point. But like making the choice is still important.
And I think no matter what, the time's gonna pass anyway.
Yeah.
So whether you find it later in life or now, time is gonna continue.
Hmm.
So whether it's a short period of time where he actually finds peace and hope, he found it.
Yeah. And I think that's the point. Like that, like just finding the correct path in life. And even if you find it late, you find it. And that's what's important.
And it's valid.
Yeah.
T. What a start. Before we jump in, I think we're ready to talk about this game. You want to just what's been going on? Catch me up to your life the past 2 weeks.
Well, let's see. I I beat Kingdom Hearts.
Kingdom Hearts 1
Kingdom Hearts 1.
only took you about 14 years.
I know. I It's kind of funny. I feel a little bit of guilt
Yeah?
because hear me out. To people who are obviously listening, I got Kay into Metal Gear, and it has become this thing in our lives. We
It's like the
have
third person in our life. It's Tom, Crystal, and Metal Gear Solid.
and we have a podcast about it. We did a fucking panel about it. And Kingdom Hearts has been your thing. And I feel like I've been neglecting that part. And I feel an admitted level of guilt
I see you
because
really struggling with this right now.
no, because like I genuinely do feel a little shitty about it cuz like it was such a huge part of your childhood. And I feel like I just want to finally see that part that made your brain chemistry the way it is.
I think that's what really solidified me into loving video games. I played Ocarina, that was my first ever game. But Kingdom Hearts was my first real like hook into video games as storytelling and I mean it just hit me at the right time. I mean, you saw me when you beat this game. I was bawling at the
Mhm.
end. I haven't seen that ending in its entirety, I think since I was 12, since I beat the
Wow,
game.
really? Didn't know that.
And I mean, to see you fight the 10 levels of Ansem
That was bull.
and then so like you getting over that hump and then getting that ending reveal and it's so bittersweet.
Yeah.
And then now you're playing Kingdom Hearts 2 and you don't know anything, which I think is also very shocking.
Yeah, I don't know that much about what's going on. Like I was like I knew of Roxas. Is it Raxus or Roxas?
Roxas.
Roxas. I knew of him, but I don't know who he is. And like I feel like I remember when M was playing Kingdom Hearts 3. Like I would peep at it every now and then. I'd see him around and I'm like, okay, that's a character.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I don't know. I don't know anything.
Honestly, Kingdom Hearts 2 is it's considered one of the games of all time.
I can't wait to play it.
It's worth a play and having beat 1, it's not going to get hard until the end. So like this whole Ansem fight that took you days.
It took me like honestly like a good week to beat that dude. Like honestly, Kingdom Hearts 1 is a fantastic game. I never want to fight Ansem ever again. I never want to do that again.
At least you know in the beginning of these games, it's always chill. And you have the added benefit of knowing, okay, let me level up my items, let me do some extracurriculars
Yeah.
to build up my EXP. But I'm very excited. I'm glad Kingdom Hearts was my Metal Gear. Metal Gear is my Metal Gear now.
Mm.
But it's cool for you to like you seem to have enjoyed it.
I really did. No, I really do like Kingdom Hearts. It's a cool game.
Welcome to the Kingdom Hearts fandom.
Thank you. It's good to be here. During Jeff Keighley's Clubhouse Awards, we also got the Leon reveal for RE9.
Surprise, surprise.
I know. How do you feel?
You know I'm excited. You know I love me a good Resident Evil game.
Mm-hmm.
Would you say I'm a Resident Evil head?
I would say so. Yeah.
I never thought I never considered myself one, but I played pretty much all of them.
Yeah, you've played like every game,
That's
at least every mainline game.
that is interesting. I never considered myself. I mean, I will say I am a Leon S. Kennedy head though.
Is he your favorite protagonist?
I would say so. Sadly, I feel like we don't get enough of Jill. Jill's pretty sick,
Uh huh.
especially in the very unloved Resident Evil 3 remake. But Jill is phenomenal. I just wish we'd get more. And even Claire too. We don't get enough of the girls.
Yeah. I mean,
I want some girl power games.
we're getting what's her face again?
Grace?
Ashcroft.
Yeah,
I mean,
but
like I know that she's a new character, but
it's not no like I want like a femme fatale. I want like a kind of like an Ada, but more like Sarah Connor vibe, and like Jill was giving that for me.
gotcha.
You know. But I think Leon looks great. I believe he's probably supposed to be close to his 50s, maybe in his 40s, and you can just tell he's tired. And I love that in a man. Just a man who's just kind of like old Snake. I'm just clocking in.
Clocking in, still doing my job.
Still doing this. I do it because I'm told to, but also it's a part of me that wants to see this end.
Uh-huh.
And I respect that. Like, let me, because Leon could have just fucked off,
He could have.
and he could have just went to a different part of the world on an island, and eventually, of course, the virus would have reached him because it's Leon S. Kennedy.
Mm.
But he could have been sipping a mimosa somewhere. But he's here. He's in the thick of it. He's still in Raccoon's. Like, what is he doing?
I don't know, man.
But I'm ready. It looks great. I mean, I think Capcom always does a great job with Resident Evil since 7 came out.
Yeah, they haven't missed at all since 7, and I am here for this streak. They've been doing a phenomenal job. I can't wait to play it.
I was getting a little PT visuals too, so I am curious if they're trying to still capture that survival horror. Because with Resident Evil, it does lean heavy on the action,
Mhm.
but I was getting some PT vibes from the trailer, so I'm curious if it's gonna be this, psychological fill that gap that Silent Hill was kind of missing. So
Mhm.
I'm excited.
Yeah. Yeah. Same.
But the Jeff Keighley Friendship Club, I think we had a better Game Awards.
I think so too. We had more variety at the very least, and I know that Claire Obscure is an amazing game. I'm not taking that away from it at all. I'm speaking as a viewer, as just
Tom
somebody.
is a hater.
I'm not a hater.
No,
Just hear me
Tom,
out.
No, I can't. Because let's be for real. If it was a game you loved and was like, this game is phenomenal, you would have been like, why isn't it winning everything? You never played Claire E33.
Uh-huh.
So that's why you're like, what the hell is about this game? That's why you feel this way.
It's just I don't know. I want variety. I want like a little.
I don't think.
I do.
I bet you're gonna play the game and you're gonna be like, okay, it got it. It deserved everything.
We'll see.
If
I will hold my judgment.
if Disco was at the game, Disco Elysium back in 2019 was at the Game Awards, wouldn't you have wanted to win everything?
Well, yeah.
Yeah, because you played it and fucking loved it,
Yeah, but like,
and you would have been like, this game deserves it.
well, yeah, maybe I would say that, but like, it would make watching the Game Awards a little less interesting
I doubt
because
it.
if you already know it's gonna win everything going in, you're just gonna just be in it for the trailers and stuff. You
No,
know?
you're in it to be like, this game is getting its flowers.
I don't know.
What's different than like the Oscars, the Grammys, when you see an artist and you're like, they better win everything.
I don't know. I'm not hearing you. I don't care if you're right. Get out of here.
Whatever.
Just let me be a hater.
You know what? You're right. Let me let you be a hater.
Speaking of haters, you want to take a pop quiz?
Yeah, I'm a hater because I don't know any of these answers.
Ooh,
Spoiler.
here we go.
Pop quiz time.
All right, Kay.
Mm-hmm.
I have 4 questions.
Great.
Question number 1.
I have 0 answers.
You know more than you know. What was Snake dreaming about on his way to Shadow Moses?
Oh, I do know this one. He was dreaming that he was back. Well, essentially dreaming of Metal Gear Solid 1. That he was back on Shadow Moses back then with the whole pixel and polygon. Like you were playing Metal Gear Solid 1.
You are correct. You see?
Okay, I
Come
knew
on.
this. I know stuff.
Question number 2. Who is the Beast of Beasts?
She's the main baddie of the Beauty and Beast Corps.
What's their name?
And I'm forgetting her name.
You got it.
There's Decoy Octopus, Raging Raven. I'm forgetting the other animals and the other people. Who would she? She's based off a Psycho Mantis, so she's Screaming Mantis.
You are correct.
Thank you.
Look, see? Come on. Question number 3. True or false? The current economy in Metal Gear Solid 4 is totally fine. Don't worry about it.
I'm glad you said in Metal Gear Solid 4 because
Doesn't reflect our world at all.
false.
You are correct. The economy is not doing great.
I mean, it's not doing great because Liquid Ocelot is in control of basically all the weaponry in the world due to him having control of the SOP system. And as such, since everything's a literal war economy, wars can't continue, which means that the only way countries and these militias are getting funded is through the wars, and everything's connected to that.
Mm.
So everything's in a free fall.
It's almost like putting all of your investments into one stupid idea
Hmm.
doesn't really work out if the bubble bursts.
Oh, like if, let's say, for example, there was one new developing quote unquote technology that a country is so gung ho about, and every company is trying to get a piece of the pie, yet they are unaware of the ramifications of widespread misuse of said technology, and said technology also has has led and is leading to people losing their jobs and to people harming themselves, and is almost reflective of our own lack of engagement with each other, and a commitment to, you know, actual growth and actual, our, our. I'll just end it there. Let me.
You have a very active imagination, Kate. I don't know where you come up with this stuff.
Yeah, nothing's. There's no piece of technology that's happening now that.
I don't. You come up with the funniest things. Question number 4.
I was correct though, right?
Yeah, yes, you are correct.
Yay.
Question number 4. What was the number that Otacon told you to remember?
I actually don't know. I'm gonna wrong.
You just want to say a number?
141.75.
No.
Okay. 300.
No.
17.
No. You know what's funny? I don't remember it either. But I know it's not that.
Okay.
Yeah, for both of us.
The password is 48273. Think you can remember that?
I told you, I'm not senile. Yet.
Okay. Well, I'll take a 75%. 3 questions out of 4. I'll take that. It's passing.
Yeah, and honestly, if anyone out there actually remembered the number that Otacon sent to Snake to remember, kudos. Great on you.
Let us know. Email us at itstkandm@gmail.com. That is itstkandm@gmail.com. It is the end of the year, so I also want to say a big shout out to all of you that have wrote us, all of you for listening. I don't think I've said it yet, but much appreciated. Thank you. We do this for the love of the game.
Is this our last episode of the year?
It's not. We have one more.
Oh,
okay.
okay.
Maybe we can say our nice little year-end wrap-up then. But just thank you for all listening. We do this for fun, So, thanks.
Thank you. On with the episode.
Woo! So, T.
Yes, Kay.
Last time we left off, Snake and Otacon made it to Metal Gear Rex.
Yep.
And why were they there again?
They made it there because Liquid is getting the railgun because it's more or less un-ID locked, and they could use that to fire nuclear weapons at JD, which is like this satellite orbiting Earth.
So, despite him having control of all the guns, he doesn't have control of nuclear arms?
Yeah, Liquid is in control of conventional military stuff. So soldiers' guns, tanks, airplanes, helicopters, important things. But he can't fire ICBMs. He can't do that.
So you would say countries have control of that, or do certain militias have control of nukes in this game?
You see, that's a good question. I'm under the assumption that nukes ultimately still fall under countries, but the countries are still under Patriot control. So it's still the Patriots that own that.
I mean, I think it's a system of checks and balances, right? That's how I saw it in this game, where you have the guns, but then you have the ID lock, and then not only that, you have these missiles who are in a totally different system in order to, I think, it's like a system of control.
Yeah. I mean, the fact that SOP was its own separate thing leads me to believe that the Patriots didn't want to give all control over to these private militia companies, and just a just in case scenario where Liquid actually took control, the Patriots would have some semblance of the ability to fight back. But
which it worked because they had this failsafe.
Yeah, but they were too stupid to see that there was a convenient plot device in the middle of Alaska. But Nobody's perfect, I
Well,
guess.
this game writes it off as like
It was just forgotten about.
it's forgotten about, and it was by design kind of discarded. No one knows about it, and if you do know about it, you're in some insignificant little position somewhere where it doesn't even matter what you say because you're in the middle of the ocean, i.e. Mei Ling on this.
Yeah, she's just chilling on a relic fossil ship.
So it's really it's a what's it like a who knows, like a I forgot the phrase, but essentially like you only know of it if you were there.
Yeah.
So, and honestly, how sure are we that this kind of attack is gonna work?
I mean, it makes sense to me. And honestly, like, it's the only real chance Liquid has. I mean, what's he gonna do? Like, throw a missile at it? Like, he can't really do much else.
I'm just thinking you have, of course, it's a Metal Gear, but it's this decrepit old machine that's been out of commission for so long in the middle of this bitter, cold Alaska
Mhm.
winter. So,
Well,
he's putting a lot of faith in this.
it has been indoors, so it's sheltered from the elements.
Okay.
But Snake did beat it up pretty bad in Metal Gear Solid 1. But also, to add on top of everything else, we left off with the railgun just being soldered off.
Oh,
like,
so it's gone. Yeah. So.
like Rex is still there. Liquid just took the railgun and dipped.
I mean, that's all he needs.
Yeah.
That's all he needs. But great. So they're there. They made it, but too late.
Yeah, it's, the work's already done. And Naomi and Vamp are there to greet them. And
Of course.
and I find this so puzzling because Vamp and Naomi are like chilling on this ledge, and Vamp is like, the suicide gecko are on their way. And he's like, this place will be your grave, as my queen wishes. And then you see Naomi like snuggled up on his back, like twirling this motherfucker's chest hair. Like, it's really weird.
What other interactions have we seen between the two of them?
Like, none. I mean, they've existed in like cutscenes together, but nothing like this. I don't know where this is coming from. I don't know if it's like an act. I don't know if it's like some sort of like ploy to get Vamp to do what she wants, or if they're in agreement. I don't know.
Yeah, what would be the benefit of her doing that? Maybe, like you said, it's a ploy to get in his good graces or get kind of him to think she's on his side or working with him.
I don't know.
But was he that antagonistic towards her? Like did she need to trick him in this way?
I don't know. And then on top of that, why is she here at all? What's the point of her being here?
I mean, maybe she's doing this to maybe she's not on his side to trick him.
I don't know.
I mean, what we see that happens is that, she's here and she begins to watch as, of course, a fight breaks out. So we have Vamp, of course, here in all his beautiful chest hair glory, jump down to fight Snake. And, I mean, maybe she's here to do something sneaky. She's already played us. Maybe she's playing their side. While they're fighting, she's doing something.
She's going to do like an ocelot like in 3 and just triple cross everybody.
But yeah, she literally says, I'll leave the rest to you, and Vamp goes and fights Snake. And Otacon's here, but he's here, and I mean, he's not really fighting or helping.
No, well, he's helping in the sense of like he's gonna see if he can get Metal Gear Rex back online, and if he can get Rex back online, then that's a Metal Gear on our side. And as powerful as Vamp is, maybe a Metal Gear could help make the difference here.
I mean, I think it could. I mean, a Metal Gear was able to stop Gray Fox.
No, that's true.
In this very area.
Yeah. Oh, that means like his skeletons around here somewhere.
They didn't clean it up, probably.
Probably not. Oh, I don't want to think about that.
Oh.
Anyway, this is a boss fight between Snake and Vamp.
Mm-hmm.
And a thing that is interesting about this boss fight is, this is like, aside from Ocelot, I feel like this is like the only boss that you fight across multiple games.
Who? Vamp?
Yeah.
Mm.
Because like you fight Ocelot in 1, and then you fight him in 3. And then now you fight Vamp in 2, and now in 4.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. I see.
And I I feel that's kind of worth noting. That usually doesn't happen in Metal Gear games.
I mean, this game, as we said, it's really all about callbacks. So it's just repeating the same stuff it's been feeding to us for years now.
Yeah.
This game wants to wrap everything in a nice bow. It wants to have the callbacks. It wants to have the finality of a villain's end. It wants to have you basically be like, remember?
Mm.
So I feel like this point, we're getting multiple endings in once. We're getting most likely the end of Metal Gear Rex. We're getting what's going to most likely be the final vamp fight. We just literally mentioned Gray Fox. This is Gray Fox resting place. So how is that going to tie into this moment as well? It's going to. Like, this is everything needs to be nice and wrapped up for us to, I guess, not mourn or grieve, but we can lay it to rest.
Right.
That's what I think. I think also we didn't mention this.
Yes.
Like you said, Naomi is here watching for some reason. And Otacon, as he's trying to get Metal Gear Rex back, he's very worried about Naomi's safety. He's like, Naomi, like, please, like, we need to get her back. Like, we need to bring her to our side. I'm like, Otacon, just enough.
Stand up. God damn, dude.
Like, do you think it's Naomi specifically that he's worried about, or is it just like another woman in his life that he can't save?
Honestly, at this point, I think that's what it is. Because if it's anything else, I'm sorry, but Otacon just comes off as like so cringy. I like,
What, like some white knight shit?
yeah, like in one, like I know that it's not an improper term. You probably know the correct one, but it was like a Stockholm syndrome thing. Like,
Oh yeah, yeah,
I know it's like the improper one technically, but like you know what I mean.
yeah.
And in 2, it was his sister. That was a genuine one.
That one was genuine.
That was for real. But now in this one, it's like, yo, you just met this person, and like, okay, she gave you like maybe like a little something in the back of like a helicopter. But like,
no,
dude,
she didn't. He'd be cheating if that was the case.
well, maybe they got an open relationship. Who knows? I don't know.
Yeah, who am I? Okay.
Who's the judge? I don't know. But in any case, my man, come on. It's clear. Like, the thing is, it's clear as day that she's playing you.
And he's encountered so many people in his life who have been triple, double, quadruple agents. So at this point, who are you trying to save? This relationship, this woman, or again, it's a failure to be in control of anything in your life?
God. No, and it's like it's like this like sad thing. I'm reminded like of his relationship with his mother too.
Well,
But
yeah, the abusiveness from his
like
mother.
the manipulation and like,
Oh, this is just kind of a retelling of that in a way. Ooh.
ew.
I mean,
Otacon, come on.
I think what's hard is that like we've only been given the glimpses of like his conversations with Naomi in this game. Like maybe there's a larger history that we're not privy to.
Mm,
You know, like because I think it's of the two camps. It's either he really cares for her and he sees someone worth saving, or it's just another person and a woman who he yet again is not able to save or kind of keep alive.
yeah.
I mean, and I think visually too, she is not able to fight. So I think there's also that element of like she's vulnerable.
Yeah, defenseless.
The, so it's somewhat, I guess, it's probably isolating too on that plane. I mean, Naomi was in there cooking eggs with Sunny. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, I think there's also that part of it where it's like you were just here. So the wound is fresh, the
Mhm.
betrayal.
Yeah.
You were just talking to my daughter and now you're here. Like there must be something in you that doesn't want this. If you were the way you acted with Sunny, with us just a few moments ago, there must be a part of you that really believes that. But yeah, I kind of agree with you. With at this point, it's like Otacon, like it's bigger than Naomi.
Yeah, like I don't know. It's just like almost the desperateness of it all. Like,
Does that it gives you the ick.
It kind of gives me the ick a little
Why?
bit. I don't. It's just like
What's wrong? But he's being like he's very vulnerable in that moment. What's wrong with the vulnerability he's showing?
I just
You think it's misplaced?
it gives me the impression that his vulnerability comes from a place of like this 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 woman touched me in my special place
Oh,
that one time in the helicopter, and that's all I think about.
it's not rooted in
You know
something
what I
else.
mean?
Okay, so yeah, you don't like where it may be coming from.
Yeah.
That's fair. Okay, I thought for a second you were like upset with his vulnerability, and I was like, Tom.
No, I am not upset with his vulnerability at all. I think that that's a great thing. I think it's admirable. But I feel like it's coming from a place that is completely misguided. And I'm like, my man, come on.
Yeah, you see, I don't know. I think it's coming from more of kind of like a white knight, like save this woman because I couldn't save any other woman.
That is a that is a good thing to view this from, and I will do my best to
No,
think
no,
of it like that.
no. Keep your like.
Keep your criticisms.
It's fine. I mean, let's see what happens.
Okay.
So this is, of course, another little fight, and I mean, are we really surprised? We're at this point now. Vamp is here. He has to be strong in front of his lady, his queen.
hmm
But this one's a little bit different than any other vamp fight we've seen before.
Yeah. I remember back in 2, when Raiden was fighting Vamp in the that water pool chamber.
Mm-hmm.
Vamp actually made an effort to like not get hit by bullets. And now he just doesn't care. Like he just takes
He eats
it.
them.
He eats them, and his health bar actively goes down. And then when you put him down, no matter how many times you put him down, he just comes right back up.
I mean, he's invincible. He's the nanomachines.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of like talked about earlier in this game, like when Raiden was versing Vamp in South America. Like he's almost like ready to die himself. He's like, "Could you be the one to finally finish me?"
I know, but he was just like that in 2.
I don't know if he was so infatuated with dying in 2. I feel like in 2 he made
Well-
an attempt to at least not die.
No, that's fair. And maybe I'm like misplacing the kind of intent. Like it was really Fortune who wanted to die.
Yeah,
So
Fortune
maybe
wanted it.
yeah, and then him, he was just kind of invincible. So he was more so like for the love of the game. This one feels not even the love of the game. It's just like I'm ready.
Yeah, he's kind of like where Fortune was.
Mm.
Only actually, yeah, he's exactly like Fortune, because Fortune was unable to die in her own right. Like the bullets were just whizzing past her, and in this one, bullets are hitting him. It just doesn't matter.
So he would technically be stronger than he was last time.
Well, technically, he's always been this strong. It's just in 2, he bothered to try to dodge the bullets.
Yeah, this one he doesn't care.
This one he doesn't care. Maybe, okay, now this is completely headcanon. Maybe whatever procedure he went under to get this nanotech was maybe like a little bit before 2. So like him dodging bullets was like still kind of like a reflex.
Mm-hmm.
And now it's been years, and he's like, "Oh, it doesn't matter. I can just die and come back." And now he just doesn't bother with it anymore.
So if he can't die, and no matter how many times you put him down, like, what's the trick to you? Like, how do you defeat him this time then?
Well, I'm glad you asked, Kay. Well, what you do is in your items, there's a item called the syringe.
When did you get that?
Naomi gave it to us all the way back in South America.
Can you use it before now though?
Yeah, you could use it to make your psych gauge a little bit more stable. And in game, what it does is suppress nanomachines.
Mm.
So, what you do is you bring down Vamp, and then you hit him with the syringe, and then it suppresses his nanomachines.
Okay, 2 quick questions.
Okay.
1, how are we supposed to know to do that?
I think after enough times, Otacon might hint at it. And if you call Otacon, there's a coda conversation going like, "Oh, Snake, you could do this."
That was a great impression.
Thanks.
2, what if you don't have a syringe when you get here?
Oh no, it's a story item. Like you get it no matter what.
Just checking.
Okay.
Just a little pop quiz in the middle of our.
Oh, I see. Snake hits him with the syringe, and
What have you done? There. Now you're a mere mortal, like the rest of us.
Vamp doesn't die right away. This is like, in a sense, him running out of his 9 lives. Like, this is his last one.
Oh, so he's kind of. I mean, it's suppressing the nanomachine, so he's normal.
Yeah, he's just a guy now.
Does it change his like? Does he look different? Does he behave differently?
No, he looks the same. But this is, I think,
But you know.
yeah, you know, and he knows that this is it now.
Also, it's a fair fight now. Now you get to fight him 1-on-1.
Yeah. But now Vamp is like, okay, I could still beat your ass though.
And not only that, but what comes to the hangar?
The Suicide Gecko that
So-
were on their way. So they're here now.
So it was a fair fight for about 2 seconds, and now you have to worry about these geckos in the hangar.
Psych. Because right before they explode, Raiden comes in and kills them all.
Raiden. Was he even completely healed? He was on the helicopter with
With the dialysis.
yes, dialysis and like I guess not the oxygen, but he was just there laid out.
I mean, Sonny said that he's okay to go.
Sonny gave me the go-ahead.
A cool little detail that I didn't write down in our notes, but you could see it in the cutscene. Sonny drew a little lightning bolt on his cheek.
That's her uncle. That's
I just
her-
think it's a cute little thing.
I mean, it's cute, and no matter what, every time I see Raiden and Revengeance, and I see him here in 4, I just think about he is the way he is because he went to go save Sonny.
Yeah.
He literally is, as he would say, no longer human because he risked his life to save this baby, and they took everything from him.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder how it must feel for him to like.
See that kid and be like, I gave up everything for this kid.
And it's funny, like, she's a child. She's not indebted to him. No one ever makes it seem like that, but she loves him and honestly wants to help him. So it's funny because it's not like a father-daughter thing, but it's more so just like, I said uncle, but like family, just.
Yeah. I mean, if we're making a family tree, he would be the uncle.
Mm-hmm. He
Or
would just,
cousin? Wait, is he an uncle or a cousin?
well, what kind of family tree are we, like, how are we?
Okay. Well, if Raiden is Solidus's like kid, so to
Oh,
speak,
yeah!
and Sonny is Snake's kid, that would make them cousins, right?
No, that'd mean, oh, yeah. That would make them cousins.
Yeah.
That'd make them cousins. Okay. I guess from the age difference, I get more uncle vibes.
Hmm. Well, I mean,
But-
like maybe he's uncle by title.
But yeah, he's like the big cousin
Yeah.
saving. But I just think it's sad to think about just all the suffering he went through for Sonny. But what's interesting too is that that's not his main like that's not his main suffering.
Mhm.
The majority or his only suffering is basically his ex and all of that and his like childhood trauma.
Yeah.
Like I feel like we never hear of him complaining or like lamenting about what his body and what he went through rescuing Sonny. It's always like I'm just a soldier, like I'm just like
Yeah.
it's never a part of his ranting and raving.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it's interesting.
It is interesting.
And he's here, so yay. So he
Yay.
gets so who is he fighting now? The geckos?
Well, he took care of the geckos, and Raiden makes contact with Vamp, and I like to view this as like a Tom and Jerry moment. Like
just on site.
like they just lock eyes, and it's like
just start scrapping.
where we just start scrapping right away. And
I feel like you gotta play like the the Tom and Jerry scream, like just duking it out.
Mhm.
I mean, similar to the relationship that Otacon has to this moment. I mean, Vamp is the one who killed Emma back in 2.
Yeah.
And the same way we were talking about Otacon feeling a way about Naomi and like not being able to save someone, I bet you Raiden feels the same exact way.
Oh yeah, because I mean, in a sense, Raiden literally failed Emma right in front of his own eyes.
Mm-hmm.
So that's probably a wound that never healed as well. And seeing him is like, I gotta avenge Emma.
Yeah, you literally you took like I couldn't save this person, and now
Now
I'm gonna write that wrong.
Raiden and Vamp are now settling the score. And it's up to Snake to hold back the gecko from detonating. So this is actually like a pretty interesting action sequence because like it's like a split screen, and Snake is firing a railgun at the gecko,
Mhm.
and then on the other side of the screen is like a cutscene between Vamp and Raiden fighting each other.
So you're playing in the on like one cuts. You're playing on one side of the screen while also watching the.
Yeah,
That's sick.
it's a pretty cool sequence, and also there's like a there was more unintentional or intentional homoeroticism
Between
Raiden and Vamp,
okay.
because like there's like this little bit where Vamp is like, oh, you're a scout too, are you not? Then let's do it with blades. And it the camera pans down to his crotch and his knife, which is like right on his crotch, and he like grazes it in almost like this sensual manner. And I'm like, my man, dude. And Raiden is like, all right, let's do it.
I mean, Ryan don't give a fuck. He's
So
like,
he puts down his sword and he takes out his knife, which is in a non-sexual place, and they go at it.
I feel like we should do a 201 on like what is Vamp, like what exactly does he the name what does the name imply? What could his character be about? And then like just a real big deep dive into that. Because like what
That could be fun.
I think Vamp kind of represents the pleasure of it all, similar to I think what Big Boss mentioned in oh my god maybe Metal Gear.
Oh, that speech in Metal Gear 2, where like you lose interest in everything.
Yeah, you lose interest in sex and relationships and but like this is what gives you pleasure.
So this is what turns him on.
I think so, and I think too. I don't have the words right now, but like you know how some people is like they say it's a fine line between pain and pleasure.
Uh-huh.
I think about like Hellraiser, like
Mm.
that kind of. So I wonder if that also is coming into play for Vamp. And then too, there's a whole historical I think lens we could look at with the name Vamp itself.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering we can do we can do a lot. Maybe that's for next year. 201.
Okay.
I forgot why I mentioned this.
But it's a cool analysis.
Yeah, why am I going this tangent?
I don't know.
All right, let's continue.
Okay. Well.
Oh, because Vamp with his knife by his crotch.
Oh yeah. Yes. Well, the sequence obviously ends with Snake fending off the gecko and Raiden putting the beat down on Vamp.
Yay!
Yeah. Vamp falls from Rex and he's just incapacitated.
And also remember, he has his nanomachine suppressed.
Yes.
Woo!
Now, this scene coming up right here is probably one of my least favorite scenes in all of Metal Gear. I'm going to be completely real with you.
I'm gonna let you go.
Okay. So the scene starts with Vamp on the ground. He's dying, but like he's not like dead yet. I think he needs like a shot more of the syringe.
Oh, but nanomachines are just keeping him
Yeah.
at like 1 HP.
Yeah, 1 H. He's like consistent 1 HP now, but like he's not. He's done. Snake is there. Raiden is there,
Mhm.
and Otacon is there. Naomi emerges.
Yay!
Yay! And she begins this like
What monologue you would say?
like a monologue about like how he's reached his limit. Is a reference to a certain show that we're liking at the moment.
Okay.
And then she takes out a syringe to end Vamp's suffering.
Okay.
And she's like, I don't want to do this. Otacon, you should do this. Not for revenge, but to ease his suffering.
What?
And first of all, how dare you? Because this guy killed his sister in cold blood. And two, you have no grounds to stand on because you had like this 20-year vendetta against Snake. So
I forgot about that angle of it all.
like I know we talked earlier about like finding the right path later on in life, but like, look, Naomi, there's a time and a place, and now is not the time. This like
So she wants Otacon to deal the last blow,
yes.
essentially. But who is she to say that like Otacon even wants to do this? Or like Otacon's always had a complex about him building machines for death. That's always been his thing.
Yeah.
Like and also doing it with like not by choice
Uh-huh.
or being tricked into it.
Yeah.
So now you in this last moment, you got a couple seconds to react. You're basically removing any choice from him and like making him choose.
Yeah, and you're kind of putting your thumb on the scale in this situation. And then so Otacon takes the syringe, and before he has any time to think about what he's actually going to do, Vamp just snags it and kills himself. And I'm like, what was the point of any of this?
Well, maybe it's that you can't force mourning. Like you can't force a moment of like what's the term? Like you can't force what's the word when like you're like grieving like a
Bereavement? Is bereavement the word?
you can't force closure. That's the word I was looking for.
Uh-huh.
So he's Otacon's been through a lot in his life, but you can in this moment say, hey, this man killed your sister, here you go. Plugging him and killing him is gonna free you from the guilt and the pain. And maybe that's what the thing is, like you think this moment is gonna solve everything or fix it,
Uh-huh.
and one, it's not, and two, I mean, it was just taken from him. Like this wasn't his moment to get over it.
Yeah.
So maybe that's the whole thing. Like she was trying to write it. Like maybe the whole situation is that Naomi's misguided. Like everything she's doing, she's always been professionally wrong. Like maybe that's it. Like she's just a flawed character.
She's a professionally flawed person.
She has the right intentions,
Uh-huh.
but the wrong execution. I mean, think about this. Where are they now? They are in the burial, the grounds where Gray Fox died.
Mm-hmm.
They were literally standing around with his skeleton somewhere in a corner. Maybe the blood stain's still there.
You know, maybe that's why she's here.
To like look at it. Maybe she spent the entirety of this fight looking at him, and like maybe that's why she wanted to go to Otacon and be like, look, I'm over it. Now your turn.
Maybe. Well, here's the thing. We'll never know because Vamp just snagged that opportunity away from both of them.
Oh, good. Otacon was being forced in that moment. I don't think that was right.
No, I don't think it's right either. But it's just like this cutscene is I don't want to say it's like incredibly long, but like, you know, it's like a Metal Gear Solid cutscene. It's a cutscene. So you're watching it, and the whole setup is just rug pulled for nothing. Like, why?
Well, I mean, Vamp is dead, so he's gotten his moment. And also, I mean, maybe Vamp just wanted to like remove himself from this scene. He's probably just annoyed. He's like, just end it.
Man, I'd be annoyed too.
Why do you think Vamp chose to, I mean, maybe like just to end it on his terms?
Probably.
And like two, I guess if he's not gonna die in the heat of battle, it's gonna be kind of unceremonious to die by a syringe. Just like fuck it. Like I'm not.
Let me just do this.
Yeah, don't.
Quit,
Show me some respect.
Quit talking, please.
But yeah, also too, yeah, Naomi is again, she was there for a reason, I guess, too. Or is this another ploy by her to switch sides? She sees
I
Vamp
don't-
dying. She's like, yeah, I'm actually on your side again.
Yeah,
Here's this.
I don't know. Naomi's a very confusing character to me in this game.
And I mean, her whole thing too in this cutscene, like she's just like, we have to be able to erase the past or forgive it.
Yeah.
Well, no, what she actually says. Sorry, let me read the notes correctly. So she's like, we're not able to erase the past, so we have to forgive it.
hmm
That's what she says, and that's the only way to end it. Which is, I think, to her point, Otacon. You have to forgive Vamp.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah. She informs Snake and the gang that Liquid's gone, obviously, and that he's chilling in this giant submarine warship just outside.
Oh, so
And-
he's here too.
Yeah, he's around. And it's apparently like this like Arsenal gear class battleship. It's kind of a big deal that he has this. She also reminds Snake that he's got to be prepared to die once this is all over, more or
Fuck
less.
her.
I know, right? Right?
Fuck her.
She literally says this.
We are given life only so that we can atone for our sins. Your life was created for that very purpose. We all must atone for our own sins. We must not pass them on to the next generation. We must not leave them for the future. That is your true fate.
Fuck her.
Who are you to tell me? Who are you to tell me what to do?
Okay, if we sit and look at this, so Snake's only purpose was to die. And by dying, he's able to correct wrongs from many different people, from many different generations. He is supposed to go out and stop this great evil, and in doing so, he will die, but it'll be for the good of humankind. But what a fucking way! That's not his life.
Yeah, and if you think about it, that's the boss all over again. Like, oh, you're this wonderful person. Let's like ritualistically sacrifice you for the greater good.
And it's placing, and I think it also erases the contributions of like everybody else. Like, he's not, again, it's kind of what we were saying earlier. You don't exist in this world alone. Like, yeah, you may die alone, but like your life is comprised of all the things you do and the experiences and the people. And Snake could not have done this alone.
Yeah.
He's just a piece of the puzzle. And then also this whole analogy of like, we are given life only so that we can atone for our sins. Like this weird, Kojima was leaning heavily on the biblical
Yeah.
references and whatnot.
I feel like every Japanese developer goes through this phase of like heavy Christian allegory.
Yeah. And I mean, are we saying that Old Snake is a Jesus figure?
Yeah, actually.
Like, when is this kind of
He would be like a Jesus figure. Also, oh no, I gotta go into that in a later game. But
okay, I'm curious to see what you're
okay.
But I mean, because he was born, oh my god, this is so crazy to say, from the sin of Big Boss.
That is such a funny thing to say.
I hate where this is going.
I love that so much. That's so funny. Say that again. Say it again, please.
I'm done. But he was only born for one point, and it was to be a soldier. It was the beginning of the creation of the system we see now.
Uh-huh.
And it was supposed to create these amazing soldiers who were at the order of, the government.
hmm
And he rose above that. And the whole point of Metal Gear Solid 2 was choosing your own fate. But I feel like this paragraph erases that whole sentiment.
It does. And I don't know. I just feel that Naomi is just wrong.
She's just wrong.
She's just wrong. Like I just don't. I think she's just a professional wrong person.
I think too. I mean, you know what? Let's continue, and then I'll finish my point.
All right.
So, she says her little monologue. We're like, hey, you're kind of wrong. And before we can even point that out or anyone can question her, she stabs herself with the same syringe.
Ew, sharing needles.
Yeah, that's not good, actually.
Yeah.
That's really bad.
So after she sticks herself, she reveals that she's actually exactly like Vamp
As far as what?
in terms of the nanomachines are keeping her alive, as in like she should be dead right now.
Why?
She has cancer, and apparently
That
she would be dead without this technology.
sucks.
So she sticks herself. So now she's actually beginning to die.
Oh, so she was already basically she was on borrowed time.
Yeah.
Damn. And so now she's just here apologizing for everything.
Yeah.
And dying in front of everybody.
Yeah. And Otacon
Jeez.
is losing his mind. He's borderline inconsolable at this moment.
I mean, can you blame him? Another person
I
just out of his
know.
grasp.
I know.
But think it's also the throwback to Sniper Wolf
Yeah, and
and Emma.
I know if you hit the member button, it actually shows you those moments as well.
Member?
Do you remember that?
Wait, which ones does it show specifically?
It shows both. It shows Sniper Wolf and Emma.
Yeah, it's very much hit over the head.
Yeah.
This is what I mean.
Yeah,
Sometimes you need to do that for certain people.
yeah.
Sometimes people need to
This is what I'm referencing here.
Yeah, and sometimes media literacy it takes time to build.
So Otacon is
Crying on the field.
He is inconsolable.
Bendito.
Snake tells Otacon to literally get a grip. And he picks him up. He's not actually here. He's in the Mark II. Obviously.
Yeah, of
And
course.
anyway, he picks him up, and him and Raiden actually get on Rex. Otacon in this time actually made Rex operable,
Cool.
and we actually get to drive Metal Gear Rex.
That's kind of sick. Metal Gear Rex is one of my faves.
Yeah, it's very. I have a model of it.
Yeah,
Right?
I just
Yeah, right behind. Yeah, to the listeners, I have a Metal Gear Rex model kit. It was pretty cool.
Yeah, wasn't it 1/20 something scale?
I don't know. Does it say so on the platform?
No. Put it in the box.
Yeah, whatever.
It's very pretty.
It's very cool looking. In any case, they drive it outside, and they're mowing down the suicide gecko that are in their path, and they, of course, get through them no problem. It's a Metal Gear.
Yeah, come on.
So when they get outside, they get out just in time for the entrance to just blow up behind them.
Beautiful.
They make it, but Raiden is pinned down by a boulder. But it's okay. He's in a robo suit.
Yeah,
He'll be alright.
it's not really his body.
He'll be fine. It's fine. But outside greeting him is Liquid in a Metal Gear Ray.
So it's a Rex versus Ray battle.
Yeah, it's a boss fight with you piloting Metal Gear Rex and Liquid piloting Metal Gear Ray.
This is kind of nonstop action sequence right now. There's no
Yeah.
time to mourn. That's why Snake was we gotta go.
Yeah.
We gotta go. But you're fighting now. There's two Metal Gears
Mm-hmm.
duking it out. What?
It's pretty sick. It's like Armored Core.
What else? And Liquid's here.
Mm-hmm.
Liquid is here, and there's no other people on his team to fight. He has his little goons and everything, but
There's Screaming Mantis.
oh my god, we forgot about her. Where the fuck is she?
Just chilling.
So we get out. Liquid's here with Metal Gear Ray, which is kind of cooler than Rex.
Wow, you like Metal Gear Ray more?
Okay, I don't know. I take as soon as
No,
I
that's
said
okay.
it.
No,
No,
it's
as
fine.
soon as I said it, it felt wrong.
You can have your biases. It's okay.
Rex is just sleek and sexy. I feel like Rex is just Armored Core. Rex is Armored Core, and Ray is Zone of the Enders.
That's a fair comparison.
And I don't know, it's just kind of sexy.
What's Shagohod?
I'm not quick enough to come up with a funny response.
Nah, that's all right.
Shagohod is just,
It's just forgettable.
yeah, it's just like a Beyblade.
A Beyblade.
It's just okay.
Anyway, the Metal Gears duke it out. And against all odds, because the Rays, if you remember right, the Rays were designed to kill Metal Gears.
Mhm.
They're a Metal Gear to hunt Metal Gears.
Yeah.
And the Ray lost to Rex. I know. Crazy, right?
How?
I don't know. Snake is that good of a pilot.
The sins of his father is strong within him. Cool.
So
But I think about this too. They were to defeat Metal Gears. I always felt, I know Rays were strong, but it was always like an arsenal of them for that reason. Like it was just kind of like
they hunt in packs
yeah, there are waves of them to like really break down.
to overwhelm a Metal Gear.
Thank you. Yes.
Right.
So, and Rex is the OG.
It isn't well, not the OG, but
Oh yeah, sure.
I would argue that it's the most iconic Metal Gear.
It is. Yeah. I mean, it's like a lot of people's first.
Yeah. Well, Snake defeats Ray with great effort because it kind of immobilizes his Rex as well.
Mm-hmm.
And Snake is injured as hell. He's not in good shape. Liquid exits his Ray, unharmed, mind you, and just openly gloats to Snake. He pretends to die like he does in one. And he just gloats and runs away. Leaving Snake to like hobble after him in this like low-key kind of comedic fashion. It's
No, yeah, it's a really kind of visually funny scene because it's just like this old man running away and Snake just like limping towards him, and Snake looks just odd and
yeah, it's odd. The animation's kind of awkward too.
it is awkward. It looks odd, like.
And then it cuts back to Liquid, and he's like literally pointing and laughing at him, and he runs away. It's very funny.
I mean, because at this point, Liquid Ocelot won.
Yeah, he did win. Like he might have lost Vamp and Naomi, but he still won. He got the railgun.
And think about this. Finally, he's the better twin.
Yeah,
He bested.
he bested Snake. He did it.
I mean, it took a new body. It took all this.
It took everything.
But now he gets to see
The fruits of his labor.
and like old Snake suffer.
Yeah.
So he's like, I'm gonna enjoy every minute of this.
So he runs to the end of this pier, and he hops on this emerging arsenal gear that is just coming out of the water. And it gets so crazy because it's decked out with like a Mount Snakemore. Like
Oh, it has all the.
like it has like all the snakes in like a Mount Rushmore fashion.
Who does it have up there?
Well, it has Big Boss, it has Liquid, Solidus, and Solid.
What are we doing?
I don't know. It's very cartoony.
What's the point of it? We don't have the deep dive.
Literally nothing. There's a shot of it, and it's never mentioned or heard from ever again. It's just there. It is.
I mean, they're the greats, right?
Yeah, they're the OGs.
The OG. So let's
Well,
get him to put Snake up there.
Liquid is like going through like his like little monologue of like, this is it, I win, everything ends and everything begins. Like he's just going ham right now.
Mm-hmm.
And
He's trying to run over Snake.
yeah, he tries to run over Snake with an arsenal gear. Let me repeat that to you. He tries to run him over with an arsenal gear.
Arsenal gear is huge.
Yeah.
He's pulverizing Snake.
He'll turn into paste, and then he'll just atomize. Like there won't be anything left of him.
With the arsenal gear, it's not even supposed to like really move.
No, not like that. And Snake,
But whatever, go ahead.
it's sad, but yeah, like he kneels down and he just kind of accepts it.
My God.
Like it's almost like I think this was like Snake's ultimate like show of weakness here, where like he really feels like he lost, and he's just like ready to go.
I'm thinking about. Okay. Before that happens, though, who but Raiden jumps in to hold Arsenal Gear back. And this all goes back to the opposite of what Naomi said. It takes a fucking village.
Uh-huh.
Snake was ready to die because he was solo and he couldn't do it on his own. It took his crew, his team to come in and show the reality of like hope and community and safety.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like the fact that Snake was ready to give up, I feel like maybe Naomi's monologue really stuck with him in that moment. He was just like,
He's just,
it's just me.
it's just me.
But it's not.
No. And Raiden is here to help. Raiden was so determined to help Snake that he was pinned under a boulder. He cut his own arm off to be free of this boulder to rush to Snake's aid.
I fucking love Raiden.
And also, mind you, he is holding back Arsenal Gear.
What kind of suit he
Solo.
got?
I don't know.
I kind of want that suit.
Like, I feel in the Metal Gear universe, he's probably the strongest cyborg ninja in all of Metal Gear history.
Yeah, who worked on him?
The Patriots.
What's it else like? And I mean, I think Dr. Madnar helped at when
Oh, I think Dr. Madnar
to recover him.
Yeah.
But so I'm thinking like that. I don't know. I feel like that.
is probably
I,
Dr.
I want
Madnar's
to give
tech.
Dr. Madnar the props.
Okay.
I'm thinking Dr. Madnar. That's my dude.
That's your guy?
I love Dr. Madnar. Trying
Okay.
to choke Snake back in. But no, but I'm just thinking like he's the strongest cyborg and he's using it for good.
Uh-huh.
He's doing this despite how depressed and just in despair Raiden is.
Yeah, because to flash back a little bit. During
Remember?
During the briefing of this mission, Snake and Raiden have this conversation.
I'll release you. It's the only way I'll ever be free. Raiden, 5 years ago. That's not what I meant.
And it's basically him thinly veiling of like, I'm going to sacrifice myself to save you because I'm just willing to die.
Okay, so maybe this is not good actually. Maybe that's not.
Well, I don't. Here's the thing though. Here's the thing. I don't think Raiden in this moment holding back Arsenal is sacrificing himself. Like I think Raiden had full intentions of getting out himself, but like he had to save Snake as well.
Okay.
I don't think Raiden meant to die, and I have an inkling of it because of this. When Arsenal eventually crushes Raiden, and it's after Snake begins to move. Once it crushes him, his last words was Rose. And in the conversation that Snake and Raiden had during this mission briefing, Snake says, you don't have nothing to lose. You have a family. You have people that care about you. And Raiden's like, I don't have anything. I have nothing. And I think that this was Raiden coming to terms to the fact that he does have something.
I'm dying for something.
Yeah.
Like he saw a way to help Snake's goal, and it was not just because I have a death wish, it's because I'm playing a role in something bigger, which is my family.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll allow it.
And oh man, it broke me when I first played this because like as Raiden's getting crushed, his last thoughts are of his first date with Rose.
Jack, do you remember the day we met?
Yeah. It was in front of Federal Hall. There were all these tourists around you.
So sad, man.
I mean, and it's such in contrast to Naomi because she essentially dies of cancer in the same place her brother died.
Mm-hmm.
And there's never a conversation or a real like hit over the head moment where you're like, oh my God, she spent her whole life trying to avenge her brother just to die in the same place as him, not having killed the person who quote unquote caused it. Like what her life was just almost like a waste.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I mean, like that paragraph she said where it's like we have to atone for our sins.
Yeah.
Let me scroll up. I'm looking at our notes. We have to we're given life so that we can atone for her sins. Like her whole life was essentially to avenge her brother, and she's dying regretting all that she did.
Yeah.
to avenge him. So like, that paragraph is more for her, if anything. So it's kind of nice that like they both did great evils in their life. Ryan as well. Like they both did a lot of bad stuff, but at least at the end, Ryan was able to, like you said, come to terms with like, yeah, this sucks, but I did love. I had a family,
I have something to fight for.
and I fought for it. I gave my life for it,
Yeah.
and now he's dead.
Yeah.
Now Ryan is dead. Yay! Metal Gear Solid 4!
Yay!
Everybody that we love dies.
As Snake is about to get crushed himself, who comes to the rescue but Mei Ling in her World War II era battleship?
that they just ostracized her too. They just like, oh, you're part of Shadow Moses. Go over there.
But the funny thing is, this might be like the only thing on the planet that is capable of running right now. Because it's not ID locked.
I didn't even think about that.
So they're able to fire their cannons at
the cannons.
Arsenal. As ancient as this ship is, these cannons are like
I mean,
fairly
it's something.
Yeah, it's enough to puncture a hole into something. And
also, I think Liquid wasn't prepping for that.
yeah.
You know, you're not prepping for anything to be able to hit you. So you see cannons and artillery. You're like, oh,
Okay. And Liquid's just like, all right, whatever, I win. He just pieces out.
wow, Mei Ling, good shit.
And Snake just full blown has a seizure and blacks out.
From the fucking stress, probably.
Probably. And as he's blacking out, the last thing he sees is a helicopter from Mei Ling's ship arriving on the scene to presumably rescue him. And that's where we're gonna leave off.
Can you imagine the stress that Snake is going through? The amount of throwing up, the seizures, the headaches. Because, yes, he has this giant mech suit to tighten his muscles, give him some, extraordinary strength.
Mhm.
But this is, I feel like, a game of also, like, PTSD.
100%.
I mean, you don't have that meter for nothing.
Uh-huh.
You don't have the smoking to increase your steadiness and your like I feel like they're gonna say it's nanomachines, and yeah, it probably canonically is, but I feel like the seizures and him blacking out, that's him paralyzed from just fear and stress. He is immobilized from everything that's happening to him.
Yeah. I mean, you could blame the seizures on one thing or another, but like what definitely happens in gameplay is if you put Snake in stressful situations, the meter does go down.
Yes.
If you remind Snake that, hey, you're going to die in like a month, the meter goes down.
And we kind of like, we kind of question the root of Otacon's feelings. But at least Otacon is crying.
Yeah.
At least Otacon is having an actual moment he grieves Naomi. He grieved Emma, so at least he's having those releases. The nanomachines aren't trying to correct and fix everything.
Yeah.
So Snake never, his only vice is the cigarettes.
Yeah.
Which they try to take away from him too.
Yeah. I mean, you could look at nudie mags if you want.
Okay, and nudie mags.
But,
Man.
Or you could listen to songs on your iPod. That's a nice one.
That reminds me of Captain Sully. And for those that watched, what was the show called again?
The Rehearsal.
The Rehearsal. I mean, I won't spoil too much, but part of it talks about what it takes to become a pilot. And in order to become a pilot, you have to have a clean bill of health, which also includes your mental health. And I don't want to say this is like the exact, but if you have any type of like diagnosis mental health wise, like anxiety, depression, etc., I don't think they'll give you a clean bill of health to fly.
Yeah, they don't.
So every pilot has no mental health concerns, and the Rehearsal season 2 kind of talks about, what that actually means.
Oh, wow. I never thought that we'd make that comparison. That's pretty funny.
So I think it's just, it's funny to think about, I don't know, that, I forgot where I was going with it just now, but.
I'm picking up what you're putting down, though.
Yeah, I totally forgot my train of thought. But anyway, T, we're going to end it here.
Fantastic. I think this was like a pretty good way to leave it off.
And I think for everyone listening, an hour and a half in almost, thank you for listening to us yap for this long.
And Kay, the next part, the next chapter of this game, is the final chapter.
Well, my question to you, does that mean 2 more episodes or one big 2-hour episode?
We'll see. We shall see.
Let's not force it, right?
I don't want to force nothing, but we'll see what happens.
All right, TT. Great episode. Thank you for your work.
Thank you for being here.
Of course. Of course.
Of course, hey, of course.
Of course. We will see you all in 2 weeks. Everyone, take care. Take it easy. Thank you for listening. And till next time.
Bye, guys.
Bye.